everyone, it's me, Scarmillion, and we're back with more Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. In this episode we're going to do the Pokemon League, and someone apparently wants to record with me. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about my cat, who's sitting on my lap, and he wants to lie just when I'm supposed to have my hands and my controller. Oh fine, you can stay here. You're such a derp. So anyways, I'm gonna rest up my Pokemon here. I'm gonna go to this Pokemon Mart here. Yeah, Ultra Balls, Hyper Potion, they even sell max potions and full restores. That is freaking sick. So, first off, I'm gonna sell, well, my full heals, I'm gonna keep those. And actually, all my max stones, and max eaters. Actually, all my eaters, just to do that. Let's see. I don't need a max repel. Never used one. 2 hard scales. I have a super repel. So that max elixir can come in handy. Iron, I'm gonna use that. See, I'm still gonna use that. I'm gonna use the nest ball. It's only good for Pokemon that's level 30 or lower. So let's see. I'm not gonna use that or that or that or that. The berries, definitely gonna use those. Those are awesome. Alright. Oh, I think about it, I can just sell the escape ropes too. I don't want to have the moonstone. Let's go to Scar's PC, item storage, deposit item, moonstone. There. It's the only way to get rid of it if you don't have a Pokemon you can evolve with it. I don't remember which Pokemon in this game you can actually use it on anyway, so. Let's see, iron goes for defense. That goes to Capu. Now I'm going to buy some stuff. Let's see. I guess I actually only need hyper potions because in this, yeah, I'm gonna use only hyper potions. I don't need 64 of them. That's way too much. And a bunch of full heals, even though I already have a bunch. And revives. There, 16 revives. Alright, now I'm definitely ready to take on the last challenge. Trainer, believe in yourself, on your Pokemon, and go forth. Screen capture all of a sudden. Oops. So anyways, you go. Ooh, scary music. Or actually kind of epic music. This is the first one. Here's Sydney. Yes, I'm actually going to tell the Pokemons that the different trainers there have. Sydney has a Mediana, Cacturne, Shiftry, Sharpedo, and Absol. He's very easy. I'm actually going to do the entire league using one Pokemon. That's going to be Discord. That's why I really wanted to have him and have those moves that I learned him. So, this is kind of also a guide for doing this entire league really easy. Let's see, I have my amulet coins, I can earn a lot of money too. So, Mariana, use one of your water moves, for example Surf. And that goes right in the drain for him. Too bad. And he has a Cacturne. Cacturne is grass, so we have to use Ice Beam. Since grass is somehow really weak against ice. So it just fits really perfectly. This is also a really good way to train your Pokemon. If you have a Pokemon that's very low leveled and want to have it high, just give it the XP share and have Kyogre do everything here. Then you'll probably level up at least 20 levels. Yes, I know, 20 levels. That is a freaking lot. Okay, so Sharpedo, he's water. Water is weak against thunder. So use thunder. Let's see, thunder. He's gonna use crunch. That's probably not gonna do that much. Nope. If Discord had so much speed that he would probably do anything to get first and do the first attack all the time, then I guess this would you wouldn't even have to spend money on max potions and stuff. Okay, so Absol, you should use a water attack on him. I'm gonna actually use... I'm gonna save Surf a little and use Waterfall. And that's somehow how Waterfall looks in battle. It looks kind of weird. But anyways, and he has a Shift Tree. And Shift Tree is the last evolution of a Sea Dot, which is grass. So it's kind of obvious what to use. And it's going to use Double Team. And then I'm going to use Ice Beam. No, that rhymes. Double Team and Ice Beam. And it goes down. So easy. Elite Four Sydney is defeated. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. I get 9,800. Normally you would only get like 4,000. But since I had Amulet Coin, I earn extra money. Okay, next we have Phoebe. Phoebe is Ghost types. And she has, let's see, she has 2 Dusclops, 2 Bannettes, and 1 Sableye. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Surf on every single one of her Pokemon. And since that's the only tactic I have, I'm just gonna speed past everything because there's really not that much to see. Just me using Surf on 5 different Pokemon. Actually I had to use it twice on that guy. I got 10,200. That is sick. Next one is Glacia. She has 2 Glalie, 2 Celios, and a Walrein. So we're gonna use... Glalie is... It might look like Glalie or this Pokemon is ice, but it's actually water. So I'm gonna use... no, it's actually not water. I'm actually not sure what it is. But it's best to actually use Surf. But it's basically because you can actually just totally own him. Celio is Thunder, of course, since it's both ice and water, so it's kind of like it's double super effective. Somehow, I don't know. Because both water and ice is... No, I don't want to learn a move. Because both water and ice is weak against electricity. And I missed. Thunder is actually a move that's pretty hard to miss. Not only because it has such a huge accuracy level, but it's kind of logical. It's a huge thunder. A huge thunderstorm. Like, how would that even miss? So yeah, Glalie again. Gonna use Surf. Surf is almost out of PP here, but I have some berries so I can heal that up. And oh, is Discord gonna die here? No. It's no surprise that my S skill failed to harm you. 10,600. Go to the next room, and I'm gonna do a little healing here first. Let's see, Hyper Potion. And further restores the PP of... Yes, I'm gonna use that on Discord. So that all of my moves have fully gained. So if you have max elixirs and max revives, max elixir and max revives, then you can it's basically like a Pokemon center that you can bring along. But it only works for one Pokemon, of course, since it's one item. And you can't use one item on like 5 or 6 Pokemon at the same time. But anyways, this is Drake, and he has Dragon Pokemon. I'm just gonna want to use Ice Beam on every single Pokemon here, because Dragon is weak against ice. But he has an Altaria. He has actually Shelgon, Altaria, 2 Flygons, and Salamence. I don't want to change. Flygon is a really awesome Pokemon. I understand why he has 2 of them. And it's a Salamence. Salamence is a beast. Is a freaking attack. He is an attacker. I'm actually gonna change out here because that way I can protect Discord from dying. And he died. Okay. Let's see. What the hell do I do? Okay, I actually guess I'm gonna... It will probably be best to just revive him. There we go. And Ice Beam. Come on. There we go. Okay, that went really well, I must say. Let's use Hyper Potion. Okay. So this has been quite easy so far. Now we have the last trainer. The last challenge. This, my ladies and gentlemen, is the champion, Steven! Yeah, you wouldn't think that, would ya? Welcome, Scar. I was looking forward to seeing you here one day. What did you see on your journey with Pokemon? What did you feel, meeting so many other trainers like you? What has awoken in you? I want you to hit me with all that. Now, bring it! So, Steven has a Skarmory, Aggron, Cradily, Claydol, Armadillo. I like calling it Armadillo also, shut up. It's all Armaldo, actually. And a Metagross. So, Skarmory. Kind of easy. You actually use Thunder on him. And that should work out best. His Pokemon are very high level, but you can actually do this entire league with Kyogre, or in my case, Discord, in level 45 and still beat it without a haste. So Aggron is kind of, well, obvious what you use on him because he's only Steel, so you use Surf. Probably gonna take him down in one hit. So let's see, one hit, super effective. One hit KO, level 52. See, even Discord is actually leveling up a lot, so that's good. Okay, Cradily. Cradily is a ground and grass type, so you're gonna use Ice Beam. That is probably the strongest move that we have to use on him. That's probably gonna... Oh, not one hit, huh? I'm just gonna try again then. Oh, there we go. Now he has a Claydol of everything. No, I don't want to change. Just use Surf. It's not out of confusion. That's cool. That's great. That's good. Ah, shut up. Not Jeff Dunham here. And he has a Metagross. Metagross is a beast. I'm actually gonna call myself lucky if I manage to defeat him in one hit. Whoa, that was freaking close. Okay, Surf, and he's down. Alright, last Pokemon, Armaldo. Armaldo, just gonna use Surf. And there we go. There we go! Haha! There we go. That's the league. That's how you beat the Pokemon League in the most, well, the easiest way. Look at that, 33,200 Pokédollars! What the hell now, like 100,000? Anyways, congratulations. The feeling you have for your Pokemon, and the Pokemon that responded to those feelings with all their might. Okay, I'm gonna... Freaking hate Northern Antivirus. They came together as one and created an even greater power, and thus you were able to grasp victory today. You are rightfully the Hoenn region's new... And gets rudely interrupted by May. Scar, has the advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? What? Scar, could it be that it's already over? And then Professor Bitch comes. See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Scar? Scar, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your father, at the Philipsburg gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think you actually become the champion. Ah, yes. What became of your Pokédex? Yeah, let me see. So you've seen 126 Pokemon and you caught 20. Some Pokemon only appear in certain areas, so you need to be persistent. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Scar. No, the new champion. Come with me. I am the champion. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with the professor. Oh. Just joking, that's okay, that's a rule. Scar, honestly, congratulations. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through hushed battles. It is here that the league champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the trainers or the partners who battled with you. The trainers? I don't have any trainers in my party. I am a trainer. Anyways, that's pretty much the Pokemon League of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You can kind of guess. Anyways, we have Discord, Capu City, Tristan, Chronostics, Nuckies, and Rizardan. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. League champion, congratulations! We did this game in basically 32 hours. Was that really 32 hours? Holy crap. Anyways, that is basically it. I'm not done with this LP, so don't worry about that. This is just the Pokemon League. So, and now we're gonna see all the different Pokemons that we have in our Pokedex as caught Pokemon. A Relicanth, a Machop, Tristan there, Aaron, Castform, and Tropius. Graphic designers and stuff. So, and yeah, that's basically the easiest way to beat Pokemon League. But you can only do it in Sapphire, or if you manage to get a Kyogre in Ruby, and there is, then you can do it really easily. And just with those moves, then you can battle the League really easy. And of course, the more you do it, the better your Pokemon will get, and the easier you can get through the Pokemon League. And like, if you have a Kyogre in level 70, then you can earn a lot of money. Just think about it. If you have your amulet coin, you get double the money for every battle. If your Pokemon that holds the amulet coin is in battle, and or is involved in the battle with that trainer, then you get double money. So you can earn a lot of money. You saw it when I beat Steven, I got $33,000 or Poké Dollars. That is a freaking lot. That is seriously a freaking lot. That is something that you have if you don't buy anything, and when you get to, I don't know, Fortress City, then you might have 20,000 like that. Here you can just earn it that simply by beating the champion. And it's so easy. I don't really have that much more to say. There is a lot of, or maybe not a lot of stuff to do after this, but, well, we have another legendary that we can catch. Well, actually 4 new legendaries. But first we have to get a Wailord. But I think that, I know that I can catch Latios or Latias. Well, it's actually Latios in this game. But I'm really not that interested in trying to catch him. So that's what the Master Ball actually is for. Because trying to catch a Latias or Latios with something like an Ultra Ball is really freaking hard. You need to have Mean Look and then actually try to either paralyze him or freeze or make him sleep. And then maybe if you're lucky you're able to actually catch him. So it's pretty hard. With the Master Ball, it's what the Master Ball is actually made for. It's catching Latias or Latios. But I'm gonna use that on another Pokemon. But anyways, now you start back home. Why is that? Well, Dad is home too. Hey, it's Scar. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get, but the old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came to use from someone named Mr. Briny. Update the SS ticket. With SS ticket, you can go with the ferry. You can go from Slateport, Lilico, and to the Battle Tower. The Battle Tower is mainly just a battle challenge. We bring a special news building. Legislate parts of a red flying Pokemon in various home locales. The identity of this Pokemon has not yet been determined. We now return to a regular movie presentation. What is that Pokemon? That is Latios. It's a red bird. What everybody's heard about the bird. Anyways, I guess that's it for this episode. And later on, we'll go here from Moss Deep and we'll surf down and go to Pacific Log. And that's the last city that we haven't been to. It's really not that much special to do there, but it's good to start from there when you think about what we're going to do next. So I'll talk to you guys later, and goodbye.